Hey guys, what's up? It's Aaron here. Just thought I'd go live on my way home. Talk to y'all. Tell you about my exciting day. Get the hell out of here first. Leave this mofo behind. No, I just got off work. Sorry I didn't go live last night at the wedding. I did not have service once I got over there to the wedding. So, move, little birdie. So that sucks. But, yeah, that's why I didn't go live. That's why I didn't post any pictures until late. And, I should have shared my link real quick. Hold on, let me do that. I'm back, guys. Sorry it's so dark. Let me turn it around. There we go. To the road. Who we got here? Sorry for the boring road shot, guys. Best I can do. I know. Hey, Newly, what's up, girl? Yes, I'm glad you made it. I shared it to promote your shit so you would see it. Like, promote yo shit. There. Said it the right way. So, dude, Charlie still has not answered my messages, y'all. Like, I don't know what the hell. Like, I'm afraid he's freaking pissed off at me or something. Like, I don't fucking know. Did you? That's funny. Yeah, I have a lot more than 3 minutes. Yeah, I heard you say that it was rainy in Washington and humid. It's same thing here. As you can tell, I guess you have to have rain and humidity to have all these trees. Did you? Good deal. Do you have my notifications on? Check her. I can't hear you that right now because I'm on a bus, but I'm getting off soon. Okay, boy, I got you. Well, make sure you say hey when you can hear me better. Okay. So, are we ready to hear my story? Okay. I'll tell the one. Okay, so there's a story from before work and a story from after work. Okay, so I get to work and there's this guy and he's like an asshole prick. He comes in and he's like, your pump's not working right, the screen's black, I can't pay with my credit card, blah, blah, blah. So, like, if you want to pump gas and you don't know how much your car's gonna hold, you have to just guess, because I have no way to, we're not gonna like just set the pump and let you pump to your heart's desire, because people run off with gas, right? Like when gas went up so high, nobody lets you just go pump your gas and go in and pay for it anymore. You have to pay for your gas beforehand. So people get very irate and get really upset about it. And like I can't help it. It's the year 2018. You know you have to prepay for gas. Like, it's not my problem. Get over it. So the dude was like kind of shitty about it. So I'm like, I have to explain to him that if you pay for too much gas, come back in and it will go back on your card. It's not a big deal at all, right? Okay. Right, exactly. You know how freaking we pump then pay here, not pay then. See, you have to pay then pump here because gas is so high and people start like, okay, can you see there? Let's fucking, well shit, why can't you see that? Can you see it there? Well, forget it. No. Okay. Anyway, it's $2.89 a gallon right now. That's probably pretty cheap compared to like a lot of places, but that's high here. Hey, by the way, hi, Jesse. So, the pump was actually messed up. It was like, I guess the credit card reader was down, so I had to go out there and bag the pump. Well, I had went on because I didn't want him to be a little crybaby, and instead of making him move on to another pump, I just, right, exactly. So I didn't want to make him have a heart attack or anything, because he's like, I just drove from Virginia and I don't feel like coming inside and blah, 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 blah. And so I was like, yeah, they will totally steal gas. Like, I don't know how y'all still doing that there, Jesse. People must be more honest there or something. Like, people have not paid, we haven't paid or pumped then pay since like 2005 here. So, I'm gonna freeze my ass off. I had the air conditioner going. Anyway, so I walk outside because I had messaged my boss. I was like, do you want me to bag the pump? Yeah, hashtag famous. Do you want me to bag the pump or do you want me to, here guys, you see me a little bit? Oh shit. Well, that's weird. Or what? I'm behind, mine keeps lagging. No, you're okay. I don't know if it's you or me, Newly. So I walk outside to see what the pump was doing because my manager was like, yeah, right there real quick and see what's up. So I go out to the pump while he is pumping the gas, and he's like, oh, what's wrong now? So what do you want me to do? Do I need to bring my receipt in there or what? And I'm like, no, dude. All you have to do is come inside and I will give you your receipt and it will go back on your card, what you don't use. Good, checker. I'm glad you can hear me. So I'm standing there talking to this dude, okay? He was a major asshole to me, by the way. So it's like, as soon as I get out there to the pump, he changes his tune and he starts being all nice and weird acting. So I'm like, kind of weirded out. He drove when he needs to walk some and stretch. Right, exactly. Our name tags are around like a, I don't know, it's kind of like a lanyard type thing, and then my name tag hangs right below my boobs. So he's like, what's your name? He grabs a hold of my name tag, and as he grabs a hold of my name tag, he touches my boob, and I like back up immediately, and he was like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. And then he went to put his arm around me, and like he was gonna hug me or something. I don't know what the fuck he was gonna do. Hey, Kate. And so I like started backing up immediately, like to get the fuck away from him. Now, mind you, this is the middle of daytime. Every pump I had was full. I'm like sick and fucking tired of being groped, talked to like, I don't even know what, by men. It's like, it gets really old, guys. Like do people not, like, do men not understand that you just can't walk up to somebody and touch their boob? Like, yeah, I get it. I've got really big fucking boobs. I get it. You know? It's like, I don't need you to touch my tits, you know? Like, okay, guys, I'm back. Right, everybody's still here and still with me listening. I am on my way to work today. And I'm just gonna tell it, and hopefully I don't want to get in trouble. Like, who knows? I worry about stuff like that, talking about pot and marijuana, but we'll just say smoke, okay? And you all know what I mean. So, like, right before I get to work, like, I'm still on like a really side road, and it's like a 2-lane road. This is a main road, but like the other road is a smaller road, but it's a 2-lane road. Well, I'll smoke a little bit before I get to work, because if I didn't, I would like have a nervous breakdown. So what? I'll apply it. So I had just hit my pipe like twice, and something's running across the road. What the hell that was? Did you all see that? So I do that, and I look up, and I'm almost to the end of the road. like the road that I live off of. And I see a state cop as soon as I look up, and I'm like, shit, and I look down because I got these new tires, and like I'll be driving really fast and not even realize it. And like me and my boyfriend got in a big fight this morning over me speeding, and he was like, you're gonna wreck, you're gonna go to jail for speeding, they're gonna keep pulling you over. And this was before I'd even been pulled over, so I should have just like kept my mouth shut because I ended up telling him. So hey Mons, I'm just telling about when I got pulled over today. So I look up, see Hop, and I'm like, shit. So I throw out my pipe and my little thingy that I keep it in under my video, and I light a cigarette real fast because I'm like, okay, you know, that'll hopefully kill the smell. So if anybody remembers or watched any of my other streams, me and my brother had it out because we had a big fight because my car still is yet to be in my name, and he wouldn't renew my tags. So I was getting worried I was gonna get pulled over because I leave work at midnight every night, right? Well, so thank God my tags are renewed. It took me like a week and a half. So I'm like, I kick it down to like 80 mile an hour to try to get away from him because I was freaking out, you know, because I've been smoking. Plus, like, I've been to jail, like, let's say it's been about 15 years ago now, but I still, like, have my PTSD from going to jail and the law. So I don't want to be pulled over like nobody does. And I knew because when I looked down, I was doing 60, and I think it was like a 45. So I kick it down, and I'm trying to get and I knew I was too far away from the end of the road to like get away from him. So I thought I chilled out and slowed down, and I look up, and by gosh, if he isn't in my rear view mirror, and he is up on my ass, riding my ass. It was a state cop. So, like, usually you get pulled over by a state cop, like, it's not a good thing. You know, you're going to get a ticket. Something's going to happen. You know, they just don't pull you over for shits and giggles. So, I'm like, damn it. And he follows me probably for about a mile and a half. And we get up to a church, and he flips his blue lights on. So, I pull over, and I'm like, shit. You know, and not to mention that I'm, like, scared to death. We get in the bright lights. Thank you. Appreciate that, asshole. So, I pull over in the church parking lot. He walks up to the car, and at this point, I am shaking like I have a murdered person back in the back of my car or something. Like I have just done something horrible. Like I know he was like, why is this girl shaking? You know, like it was, y'all, like I can't control it. When I get around cops, I get really fucking nervous. I mean, if you've been arrested, like, you probably do the same thing. It's just how it is. Because, I mean, I guess it's like a type of PTSD or some shit. So, he walks up to the car, and he was like, where are you headed to? Yeah. And my hands are, like, shaking. He's like, well, he was like, license, please. And he was like, where are you headed to? And I'm like, work. And, he looked at me, and I was like, yeah. I said, I think you come in my work. Oh, well, he goes, where do you work at? And I was like, where I work. And I was like, I think you come in there. And he was like, yeah, you probably see me. And I look, because they stand like behind you now. They won't even walk up to your window because I guess they're afraid they're going to get shot or something. I don't know. So I'm sitting there trying to like look around at him, and he's like, well, were you late? Why were you driving so fast? And I was like, well, honestly, that deer, can you see that little son of a bitch standing right by the road? That's the same place he was standing before. Do you remember that, Mons? Same place. So anyway, I'm like, no, actually, to be honest, I said, I don't really know why I was driving so fast. I said, I didn't realize it, and I looked down when I saw you, and I saw that I was speeding. I said, I'm really sorry. I said, I'm not late yet, you know, kind of like, well, I will be if you keep me sitting here forever. And he goes, well, and I was still sitting there digging through my wallet trying to find my license, because this wallet I have has like 2 compartments in it. So I found my insurance card, but he didn't ask me for the insurance card. I have it laying out, and then I finally found my license, and he looks at it, and I'm a good girl. I just got it renewed, and he's like, well, he's like, don't be late. Have a good day. And I just could not believe you all. He didn't give me a ticket. He was cool, actually, and I don't know if it's because he knew me from the store or like what it is, but he didn't give me a ticket. I know, is that not? I hate that too. I wish I could go live all the way to my house. I wish it would work, but it won't. So I just wanted to tell the stories. I know I did. Can you believe it? Because I think I was staff may run my name. He probably my shit from like 15 years ago. But have a good night. Mwah. Kisses. Bye.